Okay, as you can see, I've started to taper a little bit. You know, it's not an identical match to the other one, but it'll suffice. And I'm going to go a couple more passes before we finish this off. And I want to do, and again, I've taken, you know, I've been matching up the length and everything to what I need. So like I said, that's why I say 2 more passes. I just need a couple more because I've been checking as I've been weaving the width or the length that I need. And again, I could always take this off and kind of put it on my foot to see about how longer I need to go. Pull this through. And then go back the other way, and I think we're about ready. I think we're about done. And cinch it. Tighten cinch. Okay, so what I can do is I can then take this off my foot, and I can kind of loosely try it on to get an idea of where I'm at. And yeah, I'm about done. This is about right. So what I want to do to finish this off is I want to finish my weave, make sure that the last weave is tight. And what I want to do, there's lots of ways to finish these off. Some ways I've seen is where you just basically tie these off like this, and then you basically have your loops here. Another way I've seen is where you just tie loops individually, the individual loops with overhand knot on each one. I've seen that too. I'm going to do slightly different. So this may not be in line with what was traditionally done, the way the Japanese make waraji traditionally in this style, but just something to finish off. The bottom line is I know I need some loops at the end of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cinch these up. So here's the trick, okay? This is a cool little trick that I find fascinating about the technology of this, is I'm going to undo the beginning that we started off with, the overhand knot. And the right one pulls the left loop, the left one pulls the right. So I want to start to kind of cinch these up and pull these through, like so. I want to get, and again, I want to try to match up with what I've got going on here. And I want to pull the other one. Just hold it tight here, and then pull my right one to pull the left. And I kind of want to match these up a little bit. And no worries, if you pull too much, you can always pull back the other way. Okay? Like so. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to finish this off. I want to keep everything tight using my fingers, and take the rest of my cordage, put this aside. I'm going to take the rest of my cordage, and I kind of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weave in and around. So I'm weaving up to the first one, and then around the second loop, like that. And this is just how I'm finishing it off. Again, this isn't in any way traditional or anything like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go around, I'm going to go down and around and do the same thing on the second loop. Okay. So we have something that looks like this. So take this, and I want to go throw all my rope on the other side, and I'm going to go through this loop and pull it through, using my fingers to keep everything taut. And then I'm going to go back the other way. Then, as we did before, I'm going to go down and the round. And what I want is I want my ending to be always on the bottom of the shoe. Okay, so I always want the ending on the bottom of the shoe. So I'm gonna basically find an opening that I can exploit, and I want to poke my end through to the bottom. So daisy. Like so. Just keep pulling. Like so. And cinch everything down. And then I can tighten everything. Okay? And this is just kind of a loose way of doing it. It'll hold, it'll stay. I just want a little bit more in the base to lock everything in. And then there. That should hold everything in place. Okay? So we basically have an ending similar to this. There's lots of ways that this could have been done. For quick and dirty, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm not doing it traditionally, and the reason why I'm not doing it traditionally with the longer loops out here is because I did not measure out enough of the lace here that we're going to need to wrap when we put these on. So I'm just modifying the design and the technique a little bit, but the concept is still the same.